Yes. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Veve Bros. I'm Grandison Crawford.
I'm Tony. Get the on me.
Oh man, you're tuned in to the channel that talks about all things Veve past, present, and future. And with that, you know what's up. Cue the intro. Veve Bros. We the bros. Had to get my beard right before this live stream. Get my Ecomi on.
Gotta get it right, bro. Yo, I was like trying hats on. I was like, let me put some hats on. And you know, I put on this one hat, and this hat, bro, it did not age well, bro. This one right here.
What happened? Oh no.
That one ain't age well. I said I can't even put
Oh no.
I said I can't.
It didn't age bad. It just, you know.
Damn, Biden.
I mean, plus when you put the year on it, man, that's always gonna have it dated. Yeah, no pun.
The year always got it dated.
You got it dated, baby. So check it out. We are up to 551 subscribers. We appreciate everything about you, and would love to get some more. We're trying to just move up, keep things going. Shirts are in the works. We about to have our samples and get our photo shoots on. So we're gonna have new photos for thumbnails. We're gonna have new photos just for the merchandise, and we hope that you support us in our endeavor. So yeah. So what's going on before we get into to anything crazy? What's going on, Tony? Get the homie. How you doing?
It's Friday. It's a little gloomy. It's a little gloomy.
A little gloom.
But I'm still feeling good.
Yes, sir.
You know? My cousin, he just flew in from Atlanta. This is his first time in LA, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, bro, my little cousin, he out here now. Yeah.
What? The same cousin that visited last time?
No. This is my other cousin. This is actually my dad's sister son.
Yo, you got two cousins, my dude?
I got two of them.
That's a lot of cousins, bro. That you stacking
family. I got a big family. Two.
I probably have hella cousins. I got hella nephews and shit. Dude, I'm feeling good, man. I don't have a cousin in town because I wouldn't know. I would be like, who are you? Like, I'm your cousin. I'm like, you just like that we killing it on Veve Bros. I'm doing good, man. I got to play some D&D last night.
Okay.
And that was cool. And I've been resting a lot. I got my little vaccine and my little flu shot each arm. I was trying to get the Weapon X Super Soldier Serum.
Oh, you got the booster joint in the flu shot?
Pop. I didn't feel great. I did not feel great for like 2 days. But I feel good now. I feel strong. I feel like I could at least do 25 push-ups.
Bro, you're good, bro. Like, you're protected, bro. Like, I am extra protected. Armor.
Right.
Extra armor.
Right. Yeah. It's like a condom for my health, bro. There it is.
You're good.
Yo, we got some comments in here already. Stevie V Bay says, I'm ready for some fun.
Oh, boy, you know what's happening.
That's what's good. He says, I know I ain't your barking homie, but I do that too. I love that, yo. People really be into the bark mode, yo.
Yes,
people already in. Who we got? We got somebody new. Who is this? ECCL712.
Let's go.
What's up?
With that O. I love that. That's that.
Oh. Yeah. I just want you to know that you are very special. Oh, I. Hell yeah. Let's go. We got. Yip. I think if I had a dog as a spirit animal, it'd be Yippy, dog. It'd be yip.
My boy Yada here.
We got Lil. Here we go.
Let's get it.
Not a game. What up, new fam? Yeah, it's all love. We got the O's in the comments. No nonsense. Let's go. Tony gets the what?
You know what it is.
Tony
got Daniel Marquez in here. Daniel Daddy.
Young Daniel Daddy. He out here just, sharing and liking and all that stuff.
He makes sure we be on point with that. I love Daniel for that, bro.
He does. Yeah.
I love Danny for that.
For thatness. Yeah, we appreciate that a lot.
Well, bro, man, like,
bruh.
yesterday was the drop. That was the drop.
Yesterday was the drop, my dude. And
it was the drop, bro.
And what did we do? What did you get? What did you get, my guy?
I got a nothing.
That's what he got a O.
I got a O, you know. How about you though? Like,
bruh, we got the double O, no 7.
How did you feel though? Because I mean, like, my feeling, I'm gonna be honest, my feeling, I wasn't upset at all.
Right. I didn't feel bad about I mean, I felt like a little salty about not getting it, but I wasn't like irate or really upset. Like, it was more like it would have been cool if I got it. Mm-hmm. But I came close. I did it. Then it was like error, and then the buy now button was still there, so I pressed it again, and it hung, and then didn't go through.
Yeah.
So everybody, I mean, shout out to everybody who did. All the real people who got one. Shout out. Put some claps in the comments.
Yeah, boy, that feels good.
If you got a secret rare, you got 4K, off of a $50 purchase. So I'm happy for you. And
if you want to sell it, that's if you want to sell it. Because I mean, you can hold it too. Like, you know what I mean? It's definitely something that probably a whole value like long term.
Right. Yada said, big L.
I know Yada dog, but you know what's so crazy? Like, for me, I've hit the Darth Vader. I hit an uncommon AF-15. There were drops that I didn't hit. Like, this is a drop I didn't hit, and I'm like, I've hit some cool drops, and I don't need to be greedy. I've been eating long enough.
You don't need to hit a B-boy stance.
I've been eating long enough now.
You've been eating, bro.
Greedy. I don't need to be greedy.
He been eating. You got the ultra rare Vader, didn't you?
I did.
Oh wow. That's nice.
I did.
I got the ultra rare Mysterio. Is that the same? Is that the same?
So I was like, who? Rey Mysterio? That was the first thing.
That would be awesome. If I got an ultra rare Rey Mysterio, I would be ahead of the game.
I do feel like the wrestler Rey Mysterio is bigger than Mysterio, though. Okay.
I do too. I 100% do. I got the secret rare. I sold it for $6,000. Wow.
Victory. That's your name for the rest of the spring. Calling you Victory.
Your name is now Victory, baby.
We're calling you Victory. Are you kidding me?
Like, he wakes up and pisses excellence, my dude.
You got 6K, boy.
Wow.
I know you. That was the first thing you told your girl, boy. You like, babe.
Hey, babe, come here real quick. Come here. Why don't you just bring the phone to me? I could. Come here.
Pack the bags. Babe.
We're taking the weekend off. I'm taking my part-time job off to this weekend. Good job, yo. Hit the aftermarket. Nice. Yup. You got that green truck.
So Stevie V, you hit the aftermarket? Like, what did you grab in the aftermarket, Stevie V? Let us know in the chat.
Absolutely. I was too slow. My brain didn't connect to my fingers quick enough. I heard that. I mean, shoot, it's easy to be too slow when they sell out instantly. Some people didn't even see the buy now button.
That's the thing. See, I don't even know, like, if it's necessarily how fast you hit it, to be honest, because
I don't either.
The Darth Vader drop, you seen the video. Like, I legit missed the buy now button.
Right.
And still hit. So I don't know how fast you have to be.
Yeah. I think it's the same. Like I've definitely like missed it and then pressed it again, like not as fast as I could, and got a drop. So sometimes I pressed it right on point and it didn't go through. So I think it's really just like really randomized.
Draw of the luck,
So whatever. I love the piece. Yeah. Miles Morales. I even like the rare a lot. So right now the rare market is $225.
It's really not a bad, not one of those pieces are like a piece you're like, I wish I would have had this. All of them are pretty solid. They're pretty fire.
No, in fact, I think that the ultra rare Miles Morales is probably my least interested one. Like the one I'm least interested in.
Right. This might be the first collectible where they did a costume change for a Marvel superhero, right?
Oh, right. I see what you mean. Yeah, because they weren't all the same.
They weren't all the same. This is the first one where they did an alternate version of the character that they were dropping. So I just think it's just ultimately dope for the fact that each one is its own energy. You know, each one is its own coolness about it. Like
I like the rare because you can kind of put it anywhere. You know what I mean? Like you can be in the subway with it. You can be like at a like anywhere you want to take a picture with it, whether you're looking at a comic book shop or whatever. It's chill. Like it looks like it belongs, and it's so cool because it looks real, but it also looks cartoony. So it's got that combo, man. I like it a lot, bro.
Fire piece.
So Stevie V says, "Congrats, Victor. Yeah, that's 6K. Will do nice especially if you're stacking."
Yeah, Victory. Do you see yourself buying it later? Throw it in the chat. Throw it in the chat.
Yeah, let us know if you're gonna like buy at 4K or 3K or whatever.
Yeah, if it goes low.
RIP DMX. I thought DMX already died.
Yeah, I know. I was just doing you've been eating long enough now. Stop being greedy.
Oh. If I have to bring it to you cowards, then I better be quick. All the drops that be on VV.
All right. Okay.
Whoa.
No need to finish that bar.
Sorry, I didn't mean. Nah, DMX came through your boy.
I see. Jesus.
He was.
Tony,
yo, thanks, Veve. I hit the secret rare. Nothing mint. Sold it for 0. I'm winning. Yeah, bro. You came up and went down.
Kryptoni, you hit some stuff too, Kryptoni. I think you hit the Darth Vader if I can remember. You've hit some stuff though.
Yeah, for sure. We got a lot of congrats for Victor.
Let's go, bro.
Let's go. We got 12 people in the chat. Let's go. Straight out the gate, Tuscan Collectibles. What did you get on the drop? What did you get?
You come through with the Eagles. You know when Eagles are winning, bro. We got the PFPs out. I love it.
Yeah.
Straight out the gate.
People showing up now. Yeah, I've just been excited about Warriors basketball right now.
Did you go for the drop this morning?
I did. I know it was a silly move, but I was like, you know what? That's fine. So I really like the Old Man Logan series. Mm-hmm. It's a very dope series.
Who told me about this series? It's so interesting. When I seen the secret rare cover, I was like, oh, like Grandison was telling me about this whole Hulk situation, and it's all coming to light now, bro.
Yeah, dude. Because like
makes sense, bro. Go ahead.
Right. Like, and it could easily translate into a dope MCU movie because it's this dystopian future. Old Man Logan might be a reason to keep Hugh around just part-time and then introduce a new Wolverine from the MCU universe. 616, I think. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that would be hella cool. And get Hulk in the mix because that Hulk in that universe,
bro, it's almost like it's starting to see that like Marvel, Disney, and Veve has such a relationship that where they're getting the stories before mainstream is getting the stories. Like I just like how everything is starting to unfold. It's obvious that like after the last Doctor Strange that we're about to start seeing some mutants, and the fact that we're dropping comic books that's heavy mutants and Marvel characters that we've seen now in like movies, we're like, oh, okay, you're giving us this mutant with Hulk. It's like, okay, it's about to go down. Like, it's about to go down. So I'm just like excited to see it all, bro.
That's what's cool about it. I mean, I still want them to do World War Hulk, but like if they did Old Man Logan's storyline with how that landscape is, with all the villains being people who run parts of the America and stuff, like that would be crazy.
It makes sense because isn't the last Wolverine movie was Logan? Was that like
he was technically Old Man Logan, but it was a little different than how that world is because like all the mutants are gone and it was like basically a regular world, but they were just older, and Wolverine was suffering from like adamantium sickness. If you're not supposed to have metal in your body, that's not how we were born.
Not.
You weren't born this way. You got sick. Okay. All right. So what are we talking about right now? We're talking about. Oh, Kryptoni said, "Did y'all get a Harley box? I got a rare. Yo, you got that rare? I got a common.
Oh, that's the same one I got.
You got. We got the
pow,
pow, boom,
pow.
I was gonna record it, and then I pressed it already, so it was starting, and it just got the recording of me just with the thing. I'm like, all right, but it's cool. Yeah, I actually like that. I wish I had filled out that questionnaire, but I was so over the voting process that I was just like, I don't want to fill nothing out. Otherwise, you would have got 2. Did you get 2 boxes or no?
I felt the same way. I didn't do the questionnaire.
Yeah. So, I'm actually. So, Kryptoni says now is a good time to grab Pride 2 for the airdrop before it spikes. Not financial advice. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But
with the Pride 2.
I don't care.
Yeah, what would be the airdrop though? What's the airdrop like?
It's gonna be an airdrop for a Pride 2 holder. I don't know what it's gonna be. But I know. I mean, you could stand to make some money off of it. I just don't need at this point to chase it. There's just other stuff that I would get.
Yeah, I don't get. I'm not excited. I'm like that. Like that's the thing. Like for me, yes. Again, if you're in it to win it, and I mean we all win it. We all want to win, but like that's one of those ones where it's just like like I would be doing that just because I straight want to do like some sort of flip or something like that, and I ain't really in it like that crazy.
Right. Yeah. I mean I just collect stuff that I know is like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And I like and stuff I like and want. Like the Old Man Logan, should I have pulled? Nah, I could have just stacked like rares and uncommons, but I was like, maybe I'll get a secret rare. Who knows?
Oh, what's so crazy? I actually went for that, and I didn't check to see because I was picking up my cousin. I didn't even check to see what I got. So I went
for the Old Man Logan.
I went for the Old Man Logan too. I'm a Wolverine
right now. Check right now. What you got? What you got? What you got? Maybe I want it.
Right. What boy got, man? Come on, son. I didn't get Miles, but that's all right.
Because it's all right. Don't stop, baby. Just groove with it. Take a sip. Kind of got you feeling gizzy.
All right. I don't know what song you were singing, my boy.
What? Oh, John B.
I didn't know John B had more than one song.
You funny. Indeed, bro.
Oh, they gave me the. Oh no, that's not me. That's the regular market.
What they give you? What they give you?
They still haven't gave it to me yet, bro.
No way.
Hold on.
That's not true. You're crazy.
Oh no. They gave me the common. They gave me the common, guys.
They gave you the common. That's okay. Yeah, Victor, I don't think it'll go down less than 3K. Maybe not. So are you gonna buy it back if it goes down under 4K, Victor? Just to people tuning in right now, Victor got a secret rare, sold it for 6K. Okay, I see the answer right here. He says he's gonna buy at 3,400. That's a good profit. That's a good entry point. You'll still have gems. You'll be sitting nice.
That's a nice move, boy.
Yeah, I just make moves, try to get stuff with short-term gains and low additions to try and catch a spike, make bread in the meantime. But I have stuff I'm holding for 5 years. Yeah, I hear you.
I hear
you, man.
And I mean, like again, like that. I mean, the moves that you're making, like obviously, like is making you money, is you get in return, which is dope. And I think it's cool that you also got long-term holds too. So, I don't know.
What you doing? What you doing?
I'll be like, damn, I could make that move, but I'd be like,
like, nah. Yeah, I feel that.
I
But
I didn't even know it was gonna be an airdrop for Pride. Like, what are they dropping though? Like, what are they dropping?
I don't know. I don't know what they're dropping, but I know they've been talking about it for a while. They talk about it on Discord. They've been talking about it on Twitter too. A lot of the influencers have been bringing it up, but I don't like no zero offense to Pride and Pride holders or anything like that. I just don't care about that brand at all. Like I don't. It's cool. I think what they're doing for the LGBT community, if that money is actually going towards programs to help in some way, are awesome. But
yeah,
I'm gonna do the shrug man. You know what I mean? Shrug man. But yeah, let me show real quick.
So what you about to show?
What am I about to show
people?
y'all? I'm about to show y'all something I found in some things earlier. So Konami has announced plans to launch a platform for trading in-game NFTs. You see Castlevania right here. Oh, that would be tight.
Oh, that's pretty big, bro.
Expanding its plans for NFTs and other Web3 services such as the metaverse. So in a press release, Japanese publisher stated that it will be recruiting a wide range of talent for system construction and service development to provide new experiences such as Web3 metaverse. To create a platform in which players can trade in-game NFTs. So think about that. According to Konami, the system being developed is unique digital items distribution platform that conforms to the guidelines for blockchain games set forth by the Computer Entertainment Supplies Association. And that's based in Japan. And then through that article, right, like that's really cool, include Squaresoft, Enix, Ubisoft, and Sega. So if we start seeing Sega dropping, I was gonna say Sega Genesis. I'm dating myself. If we start seeing Sega get involved in NFTs and more Ubisoft, I know Ubisoft had announced before, but Square Enix has so many titles for them to drop characters in. All the Final Fantasies, Dragon Quest games, and a lot of, I mean, Dragon Quest is huge. Dragon Quest goes all the way back to Game Boy status. So one thing that I was seeing right here is that they plan in 2023. You better stop it.
I love Cloud, bro. He's like my favorite character to play with on Smash, bro.
Yeah, bro. Cloud is a fan favorite in the Final Fantasy world, and there are a lot of Final Fantasy fans. So basically, Cloud Strike figure, which will be released in November 2023, costs $129, but there's also a digital plus edition which costs $159. Again, this is going to be November next year, so it's going to be a while. But the digital plus edition is exclusive to Square Enix store. It includes exchange tickets to redeem a digital certificate of authenticity and digital version of the figure, which can be played or be enjoyed on PC and smartphone. So, I mean, I'm going to go for that. I'm going for it. I don't care. Look at that little figurine. If they have AR, now they might not have gamification. They might just be collectibles. But I think Square is a cautious company, and they don't just make moves. They're like Nintendo in that way. I think that they're going to definitely be considering in the year that they have to drop them, gamification and access to gamification, because they could make a game. They could make a Smash Bros. Game just off of Final Fantasy characters alone.
Mm-hmm.
And it would crush. I mean, they've made games similar, but yeah, it would be tight. It would be tight.
I mean, bro, even if they was whatever game they do with these characters, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are such big fans of the characters of these games where they'll follow the game. And if we're all in a space, bro, like that's gonna be so valuable in the future to have like something that you actually it's yours in PC and the phone in gaming, bro. That would be
right.
Man, I'm here for it all. Like that's super dope.
So tight. So I'm gonna put up a prompt real here. So in the comments, I just saw a little Yada Dog drop. Konami better drop a new Silent Hill. Is that your favorite Konami game, Yada Dog? So in the comments, definitely let us know, like, what's one of your favorite Konami games? Did Konami do Dragon Ball?
Did Konami do Dragon Ball?
Did they do the Dragon Ball Z Budokai games?
Konami did a. You know what? Actually, they really. I'll pull it up now. I got you.
Yeah, you got it. All right, cool. Yeah, so I appreciate that, Kryptoni. Yeah, man. I mean, I want our streams definitely to be talking about Veve, but also just to be putting people up on new stuff.
These are some of the games that they dropped. As y'all can see, Metal Gear Solid was up there.
Ooh. Master Duel, Castlevania games, bruh. That's crazy, man.
Wow.
Castlevania alone would be crazy, and then they got a bunch of the soccer,
Contra as well.
Contra, ooh,
Metal Gear.
If Contra did a open world first person shooter NFT game,
Metal Gear,
Suikoden 2, bruh, I am a RPG nerd, man. Suikoden 2 is one of the best games. You could go throughout this game and collect characters that would end up in your castle, and they all had a function. So, like, you could get a cook, and you could go to battle with him, and he would have combo moves that were cook-based, or you could go in and make recipes and have cooking contests in your castle. It was dope.
That's fine. I mean, how do you... Metal Gear Solid is that game for me. Like, this game...
is that game.
Oh, my God, bro. Like, the stealth, like, sneaking up behind your enemies and choking them out, putting them to sleep, and then dragging them into a goddamn locker, closing the locker so nobody would see what happened.
You just put people's NFTs in there. You be like, got you.
Yeah, Silent Hill was dope. I think that was the one that Yada Dog was talking about.
Dr. Strange. Yo, what up, fam? Still at work, but had to pull up. Pull up, baby. Yes, thank you, bro. I saw you on Veve Arcade's stream, bro. I definitely I'm gonna be there this Sunday, so maybe you're gonna be hanging out. All right, Veve Vault is Street Fighter 2 Konami? No, it is Capcom, baby.
Yeah, that's Capcom.
That's Capcom.
I like that you said Street Fighter 2 Veve Vault. What's good, Veve Vault? I like that he said Street Fighter 2 because I think that's his Street Fighter. Because he could have named any Street Fighter.
He could have been Alpha. He could have been Super. He could have been 3.
The same company making all the Street Fighters. He said Street Fighter 2 because he know that's his Street Fighter.
Hey, Street Fighter Dos. That's my Street Fighter.
If you put this Street Fighter on, just know you're getting all smoke. That's what Veve Vault is telling everybody.
Right. I love Street Fighter versus X-Men too, but Street Fighter 2 is dope. I played a bit of Street Fighter 4 in college.
Street Fighter versus X-Men. You mean Marvel versus Capcom?
Nope. Street Fighter versus X-Men was a game.
For real? That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep. And then they also had
Street Fighter versus Tekken, I think, or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
they had that too. Okay, so we got a question on like the Veve drop. There's gonna be a mariachi stamp drop. You guys think the mariachi stamps will have animated too? I think that would be cool.
If the El Mariachi stamps have what?
If the mariachi stamps are animated?
I doubt it.
I kind of am leaning towards no.
Yeah. I doubt it.
Maybe we'll have to see. I
mean, it's just they kind of really are emulating stamps,
Right. Okay, so Yada Dog said Silent Night, hell yeah, is favorite game.
Silent Night
and also Metal Gear.
I thought Silent Night was a Christmas song.
It is. It definitely is. Silent Hill.
Oh, okay. That's that
Hill.
Oh yeah, I know that game. That's a good.
Yo, that would be hilarious, bro.
Silent
Night. And it's just hella creepy.
That actually would be a scary game.
It would be a scary horror suspense Christmas game, bruh. Like final boss is Rudolph. He hella bitter.
Rudolph is like a zombie. You know what I'm saying? Like his ribs
zombie is Rudolph, bro.
Rudolph is crazy.
Cause
and his nose is not like his nose is bleeding.
Yeah, his nose is like
it's just bleeding.
Radioactive.
There's just blood coming out his nose.
Right. I got bloody nose. Yes, indeed. So, okay, so Capcom, we got all those answers. Um,
Metal Gear Solid 2,
Metal
yes.
Gear Solid is probably the best Konami game in my opinion. I think
And,
it definitely has a lot of love.
and Lucas King, you picked the right Metal Gear Solid 2 is that's epic, bro.
Yeah. Sniper Wolf was a great enemy in Metal Gear Solid and Psycho Mantis. Oh yeah, that was.
Yo, Metal Gear Solid has some of the hardest bosses, and like they all were like dope, but it was just like you would have to like fight them at least 3 or 4 times before you like beat them.
You know what? I think. Okay. Truth Tekken 3. Take a second from the questions. One. What?
No, I was gonna say Vault, man. You could just stay at Street Fighter because you don't want no smoke in Tekken, bro.
Ooh, he said you don't want it.
You want no smoke in Tekken.
You don't want us. None of you want to see me in Soul Calibur. Is all I'm saying.
Soul Calibur, yeah, you might have Soul Calibur. I wouldn't.
It's probably the only fighting game where I'm OP as hell in. Like I'm good at some fighting games, but like Mitsurugi, unstoppable.
That's your guy.
Unstoppable.
Okay, I love that.
I can casually beat tournament level Metal Gear or Soul Calibur people.
That's what I love. That's how I feel about Tekken. That's what I love. I love that. I love when you're that sure about your game.
I'm like, hella certain, bro. Like my little bro. He had been practicing because we had played, and I would just stomp him constantly as Mitsurugi.
He was practicing. He was practicing.
He was practicing, and he got into tournaments and was like winning. Like and then we played, and he's like, "Are you get ready to lose?" And I was like, "Probably not." And boy, I stomped his whole yard, man. Like my dude was pissed. He was like, "What the how?" And I was like, "I don't know, man. He just." You know,
it's in me. When you got it, it's over. When it's in you, it's in you, bro.
I mean, Mitsurugi is lightweight, hell of a cheap character though. He can hit you on the ground.
Is that the older guy? That's the older guy.
That's a samurai dude.
Oh yes.
And his only opening thing, he'd be like, "Don't die," and you're like, "All right, Mitsurugi, easy, bud." One thing that I think that a game that could really benefit from all of the robot NFTs that are going on right now, Volt, Shima, all that stuff. One that could probably rise to the top real quick because of IP, Armor Core.
Armor Core.
If they dropped like a basic model, and then you could get NFT accessory packs, and you could do all that stuff, like, bruh.
That's great. I forgot all about Armor Core, bro.
Bruh, I was religious with Armor Core. Like me and my friends would stay up, like rent it and just stay up and play all of them. So I would love to see Armor Core. Let us know what games you would like to see from Konami, from Square Enix, and characters, whatever you want to do. We definitely want to have the conversation flowing. And this is just to bounce off of the conversation that we had about Konami dropping NFTs and Square Enix dropping a cloud collectible and NFT next year.
Right.
So, hey, everyone. Hey, Vault, what's good? Daniel Daddy in here.
And Daniel Daddy been in here.
Daniel Daddy been here. Yeah, but he's still in here. You know what I mean?
What's my man talking? Hold on real quick before we get to that. Is he Veve Vault was asking, is Labyrinth a big drop? Do you think Labyrinth is a big drop? I still haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cult classic for a lot of people. And so is it gonna do crazy numbers? I don't think so.
Yeah.
But I mean
people remember that movie because of David Bowie, right?
People remember that movie because of David Bowie. People remember that movie because of where they were when it came out. You know, like some of the stuff that like we really, really like, especially people kind of in our age bracket.
Right.
You know, it doesn't necessarily translate to now, right? So like younger people are like, that looks corny or that looks cheap.
I know. Because I mean, I think Labyrinth is kind of in the same ballpark as Kit from Knight Rider.
Right.
You know what I mean? They had their following, they had their fan base in that time period. I just don't see, like you're saying, a lot of the kids adopting, you know, some of these characters. The car is a little bit of an easier sell, to be honest.
Well, because the car has. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. That's why I was going to enter that. Yeah, but like the car just has that.
Yeah. So like in terms of where are we at? In terms of like vehicles and Veve, like even though kit right now is not where it's gonna be, because it's a vehicle, when the Veve verse drops, more people are probably going to be buying them, right? Especially if you think about renting, and if you can stack a few kits at their low price and rent them out to people who, you know, don't really even want to go into the market, right? Because in the Veve verse, it's not going to just be a bunch of people in the market. Some people may never even open the market. They'll just be in the Veve verse running around trying to do stuff. Yeah. So I think with cars, it's a little easier to see the upside in the future because the utility is the car.
Right. And a car is also just an easier sell to people because kids like cars. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you was to walk into a toy store and you seen the Labyrinth and you seen the Knight Rider car, so many more people would go to that Knight Rider car. You know what I mean? From kids to adults. Like, you know, it's like, oh, this is a cool looking car. Like this. Oh, it talks. Oh,
right. Right. Oh, it's a talking car?
Oh, it's a talking car?
Oh, nice. I think I'll roll with that one. The other ones don't talk to me.
No.
So, okay, so they just dropped Labyrinth. I gotta now check this out. So,
no, they didn't just drop Labyrinth. They probably announced that they're dropping Labyrinth.
They announced it. That's what I meant. Okay.
No, it's just that's what he said though.
I'm gonna look it up.
Me with Luke. Oh, Lei Wulong on Tekken is checkmate. Oh, Lee? Oh, you talking about Lee Wulong. You said his whole name, bro. I love that, bro. That means you really play with him.
Yeah.
Yo, Lee is nice, but like I would tag you up, bro, with Jin Kazuya, bro.
Okay. So let's real quick just where we at? Okay, cool. Let's check this out. We got the Labyrinth. The Labyrinth, ew, he ugly. But he's supposed to be ugly, so that's a good-looking collectible.
That is a dope-looking collectible. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. That is pretty fire. And it's actually coming right on time, like, because that looked like some Halloween shit.
It really does. Jim Henson? I mean, David Bowie?
Jim Henson is the same dude that done Kermit in them, right?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
So, first premiered in 1986 and has been delighting audiences ever since. I could tell you one thing. This person does not delight audiences. This creature right there, not delightful, bro.
He's scared.
Bring the first series of collectibles. Yeah, I'm curious to see what all they're going to be. It looks cool, though. I could see these going under. Though.
I mean, yeah, I mean, but that's dope. I mean, I'm. It's dope to see it. It's dope to see like, I think if they bring in all these cool new things in it, it's so dope to always see something new. I'm not even gonna lie. So, regardless of what it does in the market or whatever, just the fact that we're getting things that we, you know, from Jim Henson now. You know what I mean? We
right.
Had any Jim Henson things. I mean, I think that's cool in itself. Like, and yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting to see like something fresh, something cool. And I'm sure they're gonna do a couple different rare. I think because he's not the most popular character on the movie, right?
Nah.
I'm sure he's just one of like probably a few other collectibles, which would be dope.
Yeah, I couldn't even name the most popular Labyrinth character, but at the same time, like the fact that it's new IP that's dropping, it's getting things in, and we're in a time where like worrying about the floor price right now when everything's down and we all know it. It's like now let's focus on like what's fun, what's cool, what's exciting, like build our community up, like really have some fun with the things because you know, when things are crazy in a bull run or, you know, things like that, then we can get sucked into the money and the money's important. But at the end of the day, like, I mean, most of what got me into this was because it seemed like it was dope. And that didn't have a price tag for me. It was like, oh, this looks cool. This looks like some futuristic stuff that I want to be involved in. Let me check it out and like, you know, purchase my participation into this. So what do we got? We got somebody saying I'd buy a horror Silent Night. I bet. Oh, from before? Yeah. Hell yeah, you would. Okay, so Tech on PS2 and Undead Real on Dreamcast. Yeah, Dreamcast. Wow, that was a back in the day one.
We down
Um,
here.
okay. You can't beat me with Killick. Nobody can beat me with Jax on Tekken. Um, Here's the thing.
We really going. You gonna really make me download Tekken and go crazy, bro.
Double smack.
Bro, you don't want that smoke, Crip. I'm
Crip,
trying
tell
to
me.
tell you, my boy. I'm trying to tell you. Like, you don't want that, bro.
There's not a lot of times you see Tony get the homie real serious, and he's serious right now. He clapped.
You really don't want the smoke, bro. I'm trying to warn you. I'm trying to warn you from an ass whooping, but you don't want this smoke, man. Or VV Vault, bro. We can go in the metaverse, bro. It don't matter it don't matter. We can be in real life. It don't matter.
You can catch some virtual hands.
Like VV Vault, I'll play you on stream. Vault, play me on stream, bro. What's up, bro?
Ooh.
We ain't gonna do too much talking, bro.
Ooh.
Play me on stream, my boy.
You can see me inside.
Everybody can see it. All the Vivoltians, all the Veve Bros,
all the Omi homies,
all the Omi homies.
Everybody can
Vivoltians.
It has been, the gauntlet has been dropped. I'm Nettie. Hi, y'all. Nice to see y'all. Tony on the left side today, huh?
I'm on the left side.
I got to see Khan at the con. He said we will be getting an item form a very famous movie that cost millions of dollars. And Veve Gotti. All right. Okay.
Ooh, what movie you think it is, Nettie? What movie you think it is?
You think Terminator?
He said item. So no, he said an item from what item from Terminator? I think it got to be something like from a movie that's like, you know, that item. You like, yo.
From a movie that costs millions of dollars? Now, does the movie cost millions of dollars, or does the item in the movie cost millions of dollars?
I think the movie probably costs.
That makes the most sense.
Yeah, I think it was probably just like a very, like, you know, Steven Spielberg, maybe something like, it got to be something big, like a James Cameron movie or something like that.
You think like Independence Day, like the mothership?
That could be definitely one. That would be fire if they do that.
It would be crazy if they dropped it not on 4th of July though.
But see, now that's not really an item technically, right? I mean,
you thinking like a spatula?
Right, like maybe Mrs. Doubtfire. Remember when she had the broom when she was mopping or something?
I like that Mrs. Doubtfire is broom associated. That's real cool. That movie was not about her sweeping, my dude. Maybe, yeah. I mean, honestly, it could be Mrs. Doubtfire's broom, bro. Like, I don't know how much that movie cost or the budget, but Robin Williams is a legend. So
that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying.
Kobe collects. Let's go.
Kobe.
Kobe.
I like that.
Me with any Tekken, well, almost any character can hang. A champ can use any character. Okay. Hang a champ.
Now you gonna have to get on stream too. You gonna have to get on stream too, because you think you got one patch on your eye. After you play me on Tekken, you gonna have two patches on your eye.
He gonna have two patches.
What's wrong with you?
Around. He gonna be pulling a Ray Charles.
Right.
Dr. Strange said Armored Core was my game. Yo, Armored Core was so many people's games, bro.
It was, bro.
It was tight. I like that a lot, man. And just the accessories, right? Like
that's what really made the game.
That's what made the game. Like, you could make your mech to whatever your playstyle was. Didn't matter. If you were a tank, you'd be just taking hits, launching missiles, whatever it was.
Yep.
Yeah, we're right now, Kobe Collects, we're talking about Tekken and Soul Calibur. In terms of like who your character is and what your game is. I'm Soul Calibur and Mitsurugi mops all, bro.
So let me ask you this question.
Huh.
So if now I know you like a lot of different video games, right? If you had to go with one collectible that you own in the video game space, what collectible would that be? Like, what would be your video game character?
I mean, if I'm being real, it would probably be a Final Fantasy character. Like I
Would
would
he
love to
have
own. I would love to own a Sephiroth
Mm,
um, uh, NFT, and I want him to have one animated, one collectible set drop. None of this multi poses. Sephiroth doesn't pose for nobody, bruh.
oh, he don't be posing?
He don't be posing, bruh. He just happens to look cool sometimes. Those aren't poses, bruh.
He posed a threat.
He pausing. You know what I mean? He ain't posing. He pausing. He on his way.
He probably posed a threat.
He probably posed a threat. Only time he poses.
Time he
I see
posing.
what you did.
See what I
see.
did?
I see you over here. You're over here now. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Only time he poses a threat, baby. I can't recall the name of the movie, but it's very, very famous, all-time movie. I was so nervous, bruh. Feel dumb now. I forgot it. No, it's all good.
Oh, so I am Nettie. You was actually talking to Khan?
Yeah.
Nettie!
Yo.
You was talking to Khan? You so nervous. You get his Instagram?
Did you get all jittery?
Don't tell me you ain't get his Instagram. You think Khan got an Instagram? No.
That's a hard no. I think he does not. I don't think he personally does. Somebody might have one for him. But have you like tried to Google pictures of him? He has like 2 pictures and they're the same one.
Yeah, he's very yeah.
So
He's not outside. He's not outside at all. No, he don't got no gram.
No, he ain't got to go out, bro. He steps out of his cryogenics chamber every day and be like, "It's time to make billions." I don't know how he talks. I've never heard that man speak.
But after a while, you're just like, all right, what else though? What else though?
Yeah. What else, my guy?
What else though?
Mind you, American pop culture ain't my strength.
Wait, where you from?
Where are you from? Same question. David Hasselhoff is greater than David Bowie.
No, that's now. See, I know one said that.
Maybe.
Damn, because you do got Baywatch too.
Baywatch.
You got Baywatch.
Writer.
That's his most notable joints. Though.
And he was like a musician, but not on David Bowie's level.
That's his most joints though, right there.
Yeah,
but
Baywatch and Knight Rider, are those bigger than David Bowie as a legend? Here's the thing: I didn't know. I watched Zoolander and didn't know that David Bowie was a big person. Like he refereed the dance off, and I remember they even announced, "Oh, David Bowie's going to be reffing the walk off," and and I was like, okay, that's just some random dude I guess he's famous. And I had seen The Labyrinth. I didn't follow David Bowie's career at all.
Yeah, David Hasselhoff is definitely more recognizable. Because if you see David Hasselhoff in something, like you like, oh, that's the dude from Baywatch. Oh, that's the dude. Bro. Yeah, see, David Bowie ain't got really, he got some songs, but he don't have a song where you like, oh, like.
That might just be you. That might just be you and I though, because like there's people who could sing. You know what I mean?
But I'm
control to Major Tom.
But like Seal, for instance, like nobody would know who Seal was if he didn't have that Batman song. Like nobody, like I mean, the vast majority of people wouldn't know what Seal looked like if he ain't had a Batman joint. Like
That's true.
David Bowie ain't got a Batman joint.
He has some big songs, but you have to have known.
Yeah,
you have to know David Bowie. Like everybody doesn't know David Bowie like that. Dr. Strange was good.
Dr. Strange, my boy.
That's such a dope name. I like how he spells it with the K. Doctor is a doctor.
That's fine.
Yeah, Kobe. Have you guys seen Pan's Labyrinth? It's a subtitle. It's in European Spanish, but it's pretty decent for the time being. Pan's Labyrinth was hella scary.
Oh, that's right. That's a whole different movie.
That's a different movie, bro. I remember going into that movie being like, oh, yeah, this is like and then bottle.
This movie has a live show as well.
Pan's Labyrinth?
Yeah, I think it's like something they do on Broadway as well.
That's cool. They've done everything on Broadway though, so I don't know. Maybe. Yikes! I'm older than that Labyrinth film. Yeah.
Drink a beer. don't even trip.
Drink a beer, bro. You can't. You just as old as you are, baby. You ain't old or young. You.
You boy, stop tripping, bro. Stop tripping, bro. It's Friday, man. Stop
It's
tripping.
Friday, bro. Don't worry about that, bro. Don't realize your mortality on our channel right now, bro. We cool.
Come on, y'all, the dog.
We good.
Come on, bro. He counting dog years right now. That's what his problem is.
That's the problem, bro. We've been barking too much. We got you stressed out. Labyrinth is hella weird, but it has some fans. Yeah, Labyrinth is hella weird, yo.
It do have some fans.
It does. Let's go to this. So somebody needs to bring a PlayStation with Tekken on it to Decon Anaheim.
Bro, you right. That's easy too. Kryptoni, I think you just hit it right there on the nose, bro.
That's easy.
That's easy.
That's easy. I watched Drunken Master last night. Don't play with Lei. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, because he was based on Jackie Chan.
But the thing is, if you like you can. So when you're playing Lee on Tekken, he has like multiple styles that you can fight in, and like you press a few buttons and he'll go into that style. So one of the styles is Drunken Master. Now, if you're able to play in that style in the video game, that's dope. But it's not. It's one of those. It's one of those styles. If you're playing in it, you're really only getting a few combos off, and then also you're very vulnerable, bro. Like you're very vulnerable.
Yeah, you literally are laying on the ground.
Yeah, you're very vulnerable. I will tear your ass up if you pull out Drunken Master on me.
Like, who's the dude? The Taekwondo master, Guanam. That's how they say his name. They be like Guanam.
Oh, yeah, I hear it all different ways. Some people say Horang.
Horang. Yeah, I always say it as Horang, but then when they say it in the game, it's like Guanam, and you're like, all right, I don't know how words work.
I ain't never hear him say. You must have had like a different. I ain't never heard no damn Guanam.
Guanam. Yeah, so I'll just kick you on the ground with him. He just
you really would. He do got some kicks that you can go lower.
Major skip unless it's 30 total additions for me. Yeah.
For the Labyrinth?
Yeah, on the Labyrinth. I'm definitely gonna pass. I mean, especially because it's probably not gonna be cheap.
I mean, that's one of those drops for the people who really, I mean, again, like people can do whatever they want on the app, like you can buy it, but like again, I always go back to what David you said, man, like, and it sticks with me. You're not going to be able to buy everything because everything is not for you to buy, you know? So like I totally feel that way with a collectible like this. I'm like, he's right. This is not my collectible. Miles Morales was dope. Like I really wanted Miles or whatever. But I'm not losing sleep over Miles neither because like, you know, again, like Miles is not technically my Spider-Man. They didn't even have an action, you know, version of Miles yet. So you
talking about live action?
Yeah, live action. I'm sorry, like a live action one of Miles.
You still haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse though.
Yes, I did. The first Miles Morales movie?
Yeah.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen
it. Yeah, I mean, it's not my thing, and I do think we're getting to the point on Veve where you really, unless you stacked hella gems, you're probably not going to be able to go for everything. Like, it's not realistic, and you're not at this point going to make money off everything, even higher rarities. Like, because even like, what are they going to do? Drop a secret rare Pan's Labyrinth? That might be above retail. You might be able to make a little bit of money off that, but
yeah,
it's a gamble. You're gambling.
And I mean that's if you only approaching it with the mindset of like where we are now too with the app, right? If you're just going off of just like reselling and selling and flipping on the market, not implementing like or thinking of like, you know, the metaverse and Veveverse and stuff like that.
Well, because I was watching a video from like Hodl Fam, and he was talking about how the metadata on ether scans showed that like a lot of the whales and the major holders mostly buy on secondary. They mostly buy on secondary, and they buy, they just swoop up a bunch of stuff that people who gamble on the pull put for under retail. So that seems to be like the strategy of like bigger whales and things like that. So there's a lot of people who are just like waiting for people who gambled to just drop it cheap.
Yeah.
You know, I got a bunch of the comic book, the Old Man Logan comic uncommons for like $2, a little bit over $2.
I mean, what makes sense? Like, I mean, if you're someone who has a lot of money, like, and you're invested in the app, eventually you go. There's a reason why you got a lot of money. First of all, first and
Right, right.
foremost, you don't just have a lot of money just because. I mean, well, there are like
What
people
people
who
who made moves? There's some people who made moves in January and February. Like I would have been sitting very well had I sold all of my assets in February. I'd have
true.
been feeling nice.
True, but their wells are on an app that were wells before Veve. You know what
Right,
I'm
right,
saying? And
right,
there's,
right.
there's a reason why they have all this money because they're smart with money. They know how to buy and sell shit. So like after a while, if you're investing in this app, you're gonna realize like, okay, this is the pattern everyone's doing, right? This is people doing this, and then they start selling, they undercut. So they're like, okay, I'm gonna invest a little smarter in this app. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I know I got a shitload of money, but I'm not a dummy. That's why I got all this money.
Right.
Like,
I'm not a dummy with the money.
I'm not a dummy with the money.
Grail on Pan's Labyrinth being a grail. Ha. Likely, unlikely. Oh, that is Dark Crystal. That was 1983. Yeah, Labyrinth was 1986, I think. That's what they said in the article, but I don't know.
What Dark Crystal is like a movie that's kind of like similar to
It's similar. It's another Muppets type of thing.
Okay.
Hope we get some trolls from the flick. Oh, yo, I hope that we get trolls on the Veve app for sure, because those are dope. Like back in the day, troll dolls.
Oh, I didn't know what he was. I thought he was talking about like okay. I thought he was talking about like
dolls?
yeah, I remember troll dolls. I thought he was talking about like people who troll. Like I was thinking about.
Absolutely. Yeah, we need to set up. Veve Vault says we need to set up a community viewing of Labyrinth through Oculus Quest. I've never seen it.
I
That's
would
cool.
actually, that would be dope, Veve Vault, especially
That
through
would be dope.
Oculus. That would be dope. That would be dope. I never seen it either.
Yeah, I mean, no, actually, no. I've seen Labyrinth. What am I talking about? I have seen it.
Trolls are scary. Like trolls are ugly though. Trolls
They
are
are
real
ugly, but they have collectability and cultural context. You know,
kinda. Yeah,
I
they
mean,
do.
just like My Little Ponies. Like all the My Little Ponies. There's hella different ones.
They're not like My Little Ponies.
What?
I mean, in that sense, that there are a lot of them, but they're not cute. You know what I mean? It's easier for like kids to adopt. My Little Pony is doing well for kids now.
Yeah.
You could never put trolls back on the shelf right now.
Right. Well, and also My Little Pony has gone through a bunch of identity shifts, right? Like My Little Pony has been coming out with a new cartoon series for the last 20 years. Like
yeah,
they
right.
just keep coming out. They keep changing the style up to match whatever kind of aesthetic is hot, right? Like when Bratz were popular, they made My Little Ponies look like Bratz, you know? And so, and also like unlike trolls, all the My Little Ponies have identities. Whereas like the trolls, the only identity they have is I have a different color stone. Unless I'm, I could be wrong. I know in the movie that
their hair would change too. They would have different color hair.
Right, but like a colorful belly button and a colorful hair change isn't necessarily gonna create a whole personality from it, So I don't know. Like I didn't see the Trolls movie though, so I might be talking out of my booty about the new stuff. So
that's true. I mean, the cartoon probably hits. I mean, cartoons, is a little easier to sell on people. I feel like it would be. Like, what's really good though? Manchichis, bro. Manchichis. So I also work at a toy store in Little Tokyo.
Okay.
And these Manchichis are like, this was an old cartoon back in the 80s as well. And it was played in like Japan and like parts of Europe.
Sounds like you're saying man titties.
No,
cheese.
Manchichis.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. I hear it, bro.
I hear you. No, but go ahead.
I don't care how you try to pronounce it, bro. I'm just hearing man boobs, bro. That's all I hear, bro. That's all I'm hearing right now.
So give me the origin story. What happened with Manchichis?
So these collectibles are. Hold on, I could just show you guys.
Yep.
Well, they do really well, bro. Like I'm just like, people come in Little Tokyo all the time just to like buy these dolls, and like I think it would be dope. So these are Manchichis. And they come in like from all different ages, bro. They like, oh my god, this is so cute. Like, you know what I mean? The Monchichis. And like, why are you making that face over the Monchichis? Chill out, bro.
They look dumb. I hate them. No, they
Yo, a lot of people love Monchichis, bro.
Bet,
You can hate them for sure, but like a lot of people do love Monchichis.
Nah, that's cool. No, I mean, I bet there's a like, is there a reason? Like, what's the story behind Monchichi?
It's so crazy because like when I ask people like, oh, how do you know Monchichis? They like, oh, I seen them on TikTok. So like they're coming out, they're like coming back out because people have been posting them on TikTok. So a lot of them don't even know that it used to be an old cartoon. Some people do. Some people know the nostalgia. There'll be older people that be like, oh, I used to watch this as a kid and I need this. I mean, it'd be like grandmoms. I'd be like, yo, that's crazy. You're really into this cart. You're really into this Monchichi doll. So, I mean, the range is crazy as far as like demographic goes. I'm just like, wow, like you got kids that are coming there that'll buy it, and then you got like older people that are coming there and buy it.
Right. They kind of remind me of they look like little Ozaru form Dragon Ball Z apes. Like they got little afros, they got the little tails, their hair.
Yeah. They do. Like, they still kind of got like more of a human face. They got like a smaller face, not a long snout.
Yeah. They do. They got like baby faces.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, that's cool. That's what's going on. Monchichis, definitely. I'll look into it. I don't collect a lot of physical stuff unless that physical thing is going to drop an NFT, because I just like having my vault in my phone. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let's go, Hamoon
to the moon. Hamoon to the moon.
There we go. What's goody? You here? That's what's goody.
Oh, boy.
Yo, all right, so yeah, hey Hamoon. Hi Hammy. Dang, he hammied him.
What did Vault ask me?
What?
Do you know how Tony? I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's
Crip Tony was talking about how he would bring a PlayStation.
Oh, okay. I mean, you put it in the backpack, boy. What you mean? How you bring a PlayStation? We get PlayStations, bro. I think it's just more of like the TV, though. I do kind of got like a little TV setup that I can pull up with, though.
Yeah. So wait, Tuscan Collectibles, Labyrinth is for 14-year-old girls. I mean, 14-year-old girls weren't around when that movie first came out. Is there another Labyrinth?
What you mean 14-year-old girls wasn't around
when that movie came out? Like, why would it be Labyrinth? What? Labyrinth's a movie from the 80s, my dude.
So it wasn't no 14-year-olds in the 80s?
They're not 14-year-old now. What I'm saying.
Yeah, was saying that, bro. Like, I think he's saying that.
Oh, you saying back then?
He said, yo, it wasn't no 14-year-olds in the 80s.
Nope, not what I'm saying. I'm saying 14-year-old girls now probably don't know about the Labyrinth. That's how I read it. But if he's talking about like,
I think yeah.
Back in the day, that was for girls.
Back in the day, 14-year-old.
Yeah. But 14-year-old girls that are 14 today, nah.
Yeah, it sounded like you were saying, "What do you mean, bro?
What you mean, bro? 14-year-old girls didn't exist in the 80s."
That's what you said. Why
would I say that?
That's why you said. I was like, "Yo,
no, bro."
Back. You were hear this back. You were like, "I can see how one."
Yeah. The secret rare will go under retail on this one, probably. Sup, fam? Yo. Time to bring back Game On. Yes indeed.
Yes, sir. That's a video game tournament I used to run out here in LA. Game On. That's what Lil's referring to. And I ran it at like a brewery, and I also ran it at a movie theater. It was lit.
Well, I'm saying that movie theater, bro. That's tight.
Yeah, bro. It was like a one-screen movie theater in their little Tokyo, and like we had like setups. We had like a setup to the movie screen as well. It was pretty dope.
That sounds dope.
Mm-hmm.
Tuscan Collectibles Avatar. Let's go. Are you talking about the blue people? Or are you talking about the Last Airbender?
Now, what Avatar means more to you?
100% the Last Airbender.
Okay.
The blue people are cool, but like even from a collectible standpoint, the characters are much more unique in the Last Airbender.
Well, for sure, it's an anime. I would, for me, I would personally say blue people for me. But I could see why, obviously the other Avatar would be bigger. He'd been around longer. It's anime, so. But like that movie was just so
That movie was huge.
monumental.
And I like what Avatar, the James Cameron movie,
Mm-hmm.
it keeps doing. They keep re-releasing it so that it goes back to the most profitable movie. So every time another movie like beats it'll be re-released into the theaters so that they can get higher sales.
Oh, so they'll do like a special release sometimes?
Yeah. And I mean, they're doing it now because the second one's coming out, and there's supposed to be 5 of them. I think 5, maybe 7.
That's in the works?
Well, that are supposed to be in the works. They just finished the second one though. So
no. And that took 10 years.
Yeah, that took 10 years. So I'm guessing, we're going to be 90 years old. We're going to be NFTs ourselves by the time that the last one comes out. And it's just going to be Avatar, choose your own adventure. So let's go. E.T., Doctor Strange. Yeah, E.T., baby.
Yeah, E.T. Now, E.T. is a strong. Now, oh, no, that's still not an item. I was going to say the bike off of E.T. would be a big item.
That's an item. That's an item.
That's kind of an item.
That's an item, bro. You could put that in your inventory.
Is it a vehicle?
It is. It is, but you ain't got to register it. So it's like low key.
It's low key kind of an item.
Like, what's an item to you?
An item is something that, like, you can use like a pen, like you said, a spatula, a comb, like stuff you find on Resident Evil. Like items and stuff.
Got it. Okay. Just kind of like office supplies. That's what items are. E.T. Terminator's metal arm. That would be really random.
See, now that's another thing. I don't know if that's an item neither, though, Doctor. I don't know. Is it?
I mean, if there's just an arm lying around, it's definitely not a vehicle.
It's not. And you can use it, and it can...
You can use it to write. You could put a pen in the hand and then write with the arm.
If you ain't got no arms, that metal arm is definitely an item.
It's an item. Yep. When detached, an arm is an item.
But if you see somebody wearing it, you wouldn't be like, yo, where you get that item from?
No, you say arm.
Yeah,
but you also wouldn't ask where they got it from. What you going to do? Put another one on? Yo, I do not want to see you around people with artificial limbs, bruh, with prosthesis.
They probably all around each other though, low key, because they all like getting back and
Oh yeah, I guess people with prosthesis, they gonna be like women with handbags. They're gonna be like, where you get that?
Yeah, like if we were in the same hospital getting back and I see you come like with a crazy arm and I'm listening,
yeah,
I'm like,
you got like the laser.
And you like, yo, you probably like, yo, look what else I can do with it. You like,
yo, I can log into my email with this. I don't even need passwords.
Yo, where you get that arm from?
Yo, where you get that, bro? You got that on drop or secondary?
It's a Tesla. This is a Tesla joint.
Oh, this that new Tesla arm, bro. It charges in 10 minutes. That's hella foolish, bro. I love that. ET animated bike. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If they drop the ET bike, I would go for it. I would go.
Yeah. But see, I don't know if that's an item though.
Could be.
The basket on the bike that ET was in.
That's an item.
That's an item.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can see that. I would hate it if they dropped the ET basket though. I'd be so mad. I'd be like, what?
You'd be so mad.
What the hell is this?
It's making me mad because I don't even think it's like a very maybe the map of the National Treasure.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. And then you like that's a map that you like. Oh, okay. Like this is this might lead into something.
Yeah, that would be really cool if they did National Treasure as something. Nicolas Cage's expressions. Mortal Kombat on Game Boy, Sub-Zero all day on Game Boy.
Come on. Not Game Boy. You can't even play against nobody on Game Boy. Like, what do you want us to get like the wire and attach it to? Maybe he just talking about that's his character though. That's his character. No.
I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If Game Boy Mortal Kombat is like your game, that's a very small tournament of people. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's 2 at a time.
I feel like you, damn Hamoon, your parents only gave you the Game Boy, bro. He probably had the Game Boy for years. Like
Still got it.
he had that joy for years, Hamoon.
Twisted Metal, baby. Yeah.
That
Twisted Metal's tight.
that game was so fun. But only thing about Twisted Metal, it was really fun. But after like a few games, you kind of got bored with it. Like I feel like they could have did so much more with that game.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is it's weird to me like what games you don't really get bored with. Like because Twisted Metal was a racing game where you could battle, and so is Mario Kart. But Mario Kart I can play for hours, and Twisted Metal I'd play a couple times and then be like, eh.
You kind of get tired of it after a while. You use a couple of the players and you're like, all right, he does this. I guess because it wasn't a race, maybe they should have added like a race section. They should have did like a section where you still can race.
Wasn't there a race portion of that? I thought there was, or was it all just battle?
It was all just battle.
Oh, and I think the maps were lame too. The maps weren't that good.
They were pretty dark too.
They were dark and they were like mostly flat, is what I remember. So it's just like, whereas like Mario Kart had like different levels, and even on Super Nintendo, it gave you the feel that it was different with the stuff going on.
Yeah.
So I would love Jet Moto. Like
Jet Moto was my game, bro. I forgot how good I was in, yo.
Bruh, Jet Moto is hella tight. If they dropped a NFT project today where you could customize your Jet Moto bike, and they dropped avatars of racers, you know what I mean? I would mess with that. I would get one.
I thought you was talking about the blue avatars on the Jet Moto. That's kind of fire.
Nah, I mean like not PFP, but like if they drop the 3D avatars of the riders,
right?
You could like level up and upgrade parts and stuff. That's up there with Armor Core to me in terms of like customization, and then you could even make it a play to earn game.
Because I feel like with Jet Moto there were a little bit of mechanics that you would like, right?
Yeah, so like for those that don't know, Jet Moto was a game about hover motorcycles basically, and you could go around and there was ways that you could like use this magnetic like grappling hook to get you around turns like faster or harder. They had shortcuts that you could go through, and the levels were really cool. All the racers and the bikes had different stats. Yeah. So yeah, I would love that.
The levels was so dope. I remember like the Ferris wheel like level, like where you was like racing on like some carnival. It was dope.
Yeah. I remember the swamp one was the first time I had gone through like a shortcut, like because you could go through that house.
See, now this one I don't remember. You remember this game?
War of the Monsters? Nah, I remember Monster Hunter though.
I don't
Monster Hunter, because Monster Hunter, you need each CD had a monster on it, so you would basically go in and you would go to upload monster, and then you'd switch it out with a disc of anything, of a CD, a PlayStation game, whatever was the CD was, and it would get you different stuff. I remember Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon gave you a dragon monster.
Oh,
but you had to be at a certain trainer level for it to actually be able to be unlockable.
See, now you know what that makes me think of when you say like that dragon and stuff like that. You remember Altered Beast?
I do remember that.
Altered Beast on like Sega, and you turn into the wolf, you turn into the dragon. That game was the sound effects on that game too. And when you see them change, where they like in their human body, and then you see them change into a wolf.
Do it. I was waiting for you to go full change on it. Yeah, I definitely think that's a dope thing. Hell yeah, Sephiroth would be another level. Yeah, Sephiroth would be awesome. Even Final Fantasy vehicles, right? Like if you look at Sid's ship, if you look at Final Fantasy Cloud's motorcycle.
See, they're not recognizable for the people that don't play Final Fantasy though, because I can't think of none of those those points. That's the only thing. If you ain't play it, you don't know none of those vehicles.
Yo, what the hell? Kobe Collect says, yo, Veve just partnered with Big Pharma. Everyone takes medicine. This is huge. FA Advil next week, 60 capsule UR, secret rare extra strength. Bruh.
Yo, people are going to be in the metaverse too long, and there's going to be a lot of headaches. So that's actually a really good drop.
Also, think about this: if you have, if you can purchase your prescriptions with Omi, how quickly would that burn?
Wow.
How quickly would that burn, bruh? Like using Omi to purchase physical things would cut through the supply, so we'd be millionaires in no time.
Oh well, yeah, hell yeah.
Bowie was in a lot of movies. He was, but I can't name any besides Labyrinth and Zoolander.
But see, Bowie's not even really supposed to be known for a lot of movies, though. I mean, like, because he's like a big time music artist,
right?
I mean, obviously, if you're in a lot of movies, you're in a lot of movies. But I guess, I mean, maybe, huh? Maybe he had like a lot of little cameos or whatever. I guess you could say like Cher was in a lot of movies at that point, right?
Right. The Hunger, Man Who Fell to Earth. I don't know those movies.
Damn, Tuscan, you just named okay. See, but I wonder if he had like, well, he could have been the lead. He's like kind of the lead in Labyrinth.
That's true. I'm curious as to like what Kobe Collects is talking about with this big pharma. I think he's just joking.
Yeah, funny, bro. You got.
I was gonna look it up. I was gonna be like, oh my god.
David Bowie is a legendary musician. I feel like you're right, but like at the same time, bro, David Hasselhoff is more recognizable. I still feel like, bro. And you know what's so crazy? More black people know who David Hasselhoff is than they do David Bowie. I'm gonna just be honest.
I will agree with that.
I feel like they do.
I will agree with that. Yep.
I'm sorry, but I mean, obviously,
David Bowie is 5 times more famous than Hasselhoff. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on like what group we're talking about, right? Like, I knew nothing about. Like, I grew up in East Oakland. No one was talking about
David Bowie. And I mean, he may be more. Fame is it's interesting because I say David Hasselhoff is more recognizable. I think we both agree that he's probably more recognizable.
Yeah, you and I agree, but we might be wrong.
We could be wrong too, because at the same time, we're probably only talking about a few countries here. Because David Bowie, his music and like him touring, he might be very recognizable somewhere that wasn't playing Baywatch and shit.
Right. And I mean, like, too, it could just be something like a cultural gap that we had, right? Like there's so many things that I just wasn't involved in. And so for me, if I have a personal bias, I'm going to be like, I don't know about that, right? Like, it's like you and Static Shock. Like, to you, Static Shock is nobody, but to like almost everybody in the DC world, Static Shock is one of the coolest on the,
And I respect Dave. I respect Static Shock. I mean, I know he was here. And David Bowie.
I know he was here.
And David Bowie, don't get it confused. We both know that David Bowie is a pioneer in music. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a David Bowie shirt. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm just going off of like Hasselhoff was in our face every goddamn day.
Yeah, Baywatch was big.
Running all through the sand. Right. Every day I seen this dude running through the sand, bro.
Every day.
He was on TV commercials. Yep. Like it was just like a lot of
Ace Ventura. Wasn't David Hasselhoff in Ace Ventura?
I think he was in Ace Ventura. No, which one? What was
that was Dan Marino. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, man. They don't really look that much alike, but sometimes I think David Hasselhoff looks like Dan Marino.
Weird.
All right, so BB Vault says Hasselhoff was in SpongeBob. Mic drop. Oof.
he was in SpongeBob.
I didn't know that. I did not.
Well, you dropped the mic on that one.
That's what.
I wonder if he was the lobster. Remember the lobster on that joint? The big,
like
the lobster with the little arms.
The boss was that?
I think he was the guy who worked out a lot at the beach.
Oh yeah. SpongeBob was a good show.
It was so good. Well,
David Beckham is greater.
So are we doing our best Davids, our favorite Davids at this point?
Our favorite Daves?
I'm going with David Banner. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You know, I gotta throw somebody black in the mix. You know what I mean? Don't
Yeah.
all these David white guys. We got some black Davids too. So I'm gonna just throw some David.
I mean, my favorite Dave is probably Lil Dicky.
See, that is Lil Dicky is from Philly, so I'll give you that.
He's a Dave, bro. He's a Dave, dog.
He's a Dave. Hi, I'm Dave.
Hi, I'm Dave. Veve Bros. Do you bend it like Bowie or bend it like Beckham?
It's bend it like Beckham. That's the answer. That's
true.
my final answer.
That's true. But I mean, that's like his
Yeah.
thing.
See, that's what we're saying, Tuscan. We're not taking none of that away, bro. We're not taking none of that away. He is a pioneer in music. He's worked with like all of the musicians, bro. Like, you know, and he's influenced a lot of musicians. I know, like, one of his joints is very popular in hip hop too. He has like his sample is very popular in a hip hop song. I can't think of it right now.
Right.
But I think it's a Diddy song or like a Mary J. Blige song or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so David Bowie is huge.
Mm-hmm.
A legend, 100%. I just know, like, for me, in terms of like how much impact and influence on my life, I've been exposed to more David Hasselhoff than David Bowie. But you know, I didn't listen to a lot of David Bowie style music growing up, so that's just my thing. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. If you don't know Bowie, you don't know music. I don't know about all that.
Yeah, but we know Bowie though.
We know.
No, that we ain't know him. We know him.
We know Bo.
We know Bowie.
We know Bowie. But, yeah. So, all right. So Beckham is married to a Spice Girl. I bet you don't know what Spice.
Because I do.
I do. That's with a P.
Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next letter would be a O.
Are you gonna go through the whole word?
I mean, why not? She only got 4 letters with the name.
We just don't let them figure it out. We just give them all the hints.
Yeah, right. Damn, right over there trying to type. Damn, what?
Wait, how do you spell posh?
Oh, is it posh? Maybe posh.
Is it posh? Is it with a silent E? Bowie has probably sold 100 million records.
Now, see, now Tuscan, now you're not doing no. Now I'm starting to question your 50 million record one, because when you come up with another 50 million and say probably next to it, just to add to your argument, now I'm starting to question the 50 million records.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So let's go blockchain.
You know what? He probably sold 300 million records. That's what we're about to see next.
Yeah, I mean, David Bowie, he sold all the records. Everybody got a license. He got his license to sell theirs.
You know what? Now that I think about it, he probably sold 2 billion records.
Honestly, hey, David Bowie sold out Mars. He sold out a concert in Mars.
Now, man, you don't know music if you don't know he sold out Mars.
You don't know about that. You don't know music.
You don't know music. He out this world.
So, he out of this galaxy, baby. Alpha Centauri sales. So we got blockchain comics. You guys check the Stormtrooper NFT project. I saw that, man. So there's a Stormtrooper PFP project that came out. I don't know. Is it Disney? Is it Star Wars official? Is it Disney? Or is it just somebody coming up with colors for Stormtroopers and making them? Because it's cool, but I have a couple projects that I already like the avatars in. I don't need to be, unless they dropped a Star Wars like actual PFP thing where you could get like a random cool character or something like that was like obviously made to be 3D later, then I'm not tripping. I don't need no more pictures.
Nah, I mean, like, we already getting cool. We already getting like the dopest Star Wars NFT, the only Star Wars NFTs, and then like they're coming out so fire. So I mean, I'm cool for now. I mean, but if you see an opportunity,
yeah, I mean, maybe.
I didn't check it out though yet. Blockchain. Thanks for letting us know about. I mean, you knew about it. I didn't know about it.
Also, I actually found out about it a little bit before we started the stream. So, blockchain comics, welcome. I don't think I've seen you on the channel before. Welcome, everybody. Give a little clap in the comments. Let your boy feel welcome.
Yes, sir. I feel like I see it, maybe.
Imagine NFT clips of popular artists performing their song clip in AR. Yeah.
Imagine NFT clips of popular artists performing their song clip in AR, huh?
So just how you can have like, you know, the VV collectibles in AR and in the real world. Imagine like David Bowie on a stage, but like you put him in the Ralph's parking lot and now you get to hear his song, and that's tight.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the artist would have to be like, I don't think they would be able to do that with like a David Bowie because he's dead. I don't know, like he
David Bowie.
like he like hold up, David Bowie dead?
I was like, is he?
Yeah, David Bowie did
Oh yeah,
dead.
he died. Yeah, he did die. Oh,
Oh yeah, he died. Yeah, rest in peace, David Bowie. But I was saying like, for as far as like that would be dope, but there's definitely a lot of licensing stuff. I think that would start with independent artists like a non-fungible wonderful and stuff like that. You know, I think Justin Bieber already done something like that in the space, in the AR VR space.
Sean White did a concert
John
in
White,
Central Line,
I don't know.
or
I don't know.
not Sean White. What am I talking about? Travis
Yeah.
Scott. I always say Sean White. Dude's name is Travis Scott, 100%.
This boy says Sean White. How do you get Travis Scott? Sean White. He just threw that in there too, y'all.
I was like, yo, Sean White.
White.
He was on.
He also had a little show.
He was on Fortnite. He did a concert.
I'm thinking he talking about a snowboarder or something. I'm like,
yeah, that's probably who. Like, for some reason, those two names I just mix up. I can't ever remember Travis Scott's name. When I'll try and tell people, I'll be like, yeah, Travis. I'll be like, yeah, somebody threw a concert in Fortnite. His name was White something. Yeah. So that would be really cool though. And I think even though David Bowie's dead, he still has an estate. So he has people who are still making money off of his music.
For sure.
But let us know in the comments what your thoughts are. Like, who would you want to see an AR clip of?
I'm here for the independent artists, because I mean, obviously, like big artists would be dope, but too, I love the fact that like this space right now is like very, you know, cool with a lot of the like just being able to connect with a lot of the independent artists. You know, right. I think to be able to say, yo, I'm gonna support the person I've been supporting in such a way, and they feel that support, and they like, I'm gonna give back in such a way. That right. To me, that's what's really dope about this space. So if I could see a non-fungible wonderful, if I could see some like, you know, some people that I've known for a while in this space, I want to see more people.
I want to see a little Bitcoin. You know what I mean? I want to have him in AR.
Yeah, and I mean, I have a lot of friends who also like are into music too, and you know, even comedians, myself, like yourself or whatever. Like, don't be surprised if y'all won't see us soon in the future, whatever, performing, you know, some stand up and stuff like that or whatever. I think this space is so dope for like up and coming artists as well, bro. Like,
well, what's crazy too with the whole and I just thought of this right now, but like, with the comedy thing, imagine this: you are in the Veve verse or whatever metaverse you happen to enjoy, and say somebody comes out with an NFT of their set, right? They just come out with the NFT of the sound, right? Mm-hmm. Then later they create an NFT of the physical, and if you have both, you can have an AR experience of the sound. Now imagine if those two NFTs get put on a loop inside of a comedy club in the Veve verse or whatever metaverse. Now, every time someone buys a ticket to that artist or, you know, whoever owns that NFT gets a percentage, and it just keeps going from there. So you can have specials that come out in time periods, that come out for limited amounts of time, and really get some revenue for like people like you or I, man.
Yeah, I think it's dope. Like, it kind of almost, what you're saying kind of almost remind me how it used to be back in the day where like people would actually play comedy albums at home because there wasn't no TVs, and they would just listen to the comedy album, put them on the little vinyl joint.
Right.
Them little the Richard Pryor's, them old school joints used to come out on the vinyl.
But imagine though, if you can go into a club in your AR or VR experience and like watch somebody's set as it was performed on their special.
But yeah, I think that's
not even own it.
Yeah, that's dope. I think it's dope either way, because like if you're in a space and it's like everyone is like circling around this this vinyl set, and then like it's funny comedy coming from it. You like, yo, this is dope. Like we're just like listening to this comedy is dope. Like, and it's a cool. I like this record set you got right here. What else you got? This dude funny. What else you got?
Yeah. I mean, even dropping NFT records of like famous bits, you know, would be cool. You know, like that would definitely be something for like League of Comedy down the line.
Yeah. Look at Tuscan. See, I can't with this dude now.
Now it's up to 140.
Now it's 140, bro. Boy,
must have just Googled it.
Yeah, I feel like this information. It feel like the information just dropped on Veve. Like, you know,
like they just dropped the medium.
They just dropped the medium.
David Bowie is an OG. Yeah, 100% OG.
100%.
You guys think Wax has something to say with the Star Wars drop, saying they have the first Star Wars NFT on the blockchain, and they saying not Veve?
Man, wax on, wax off, bro.
Wax on, wax off, bro.
Wax on, wax off, and no one knows that better than Daniel's son.
No one knows. He's a father.
But he was a Daniel son before he became a Daniel.
He was somebody's son. Now he's somebody's dad, and it's waxing on and waxing off.
It's waxing off. We waxing off for wax.
I don't care. I don't care what Wax says. I mean, like,
nah, they've been bitter, bro. They've been too bitter, bro. Like, they corny. Pan's Labyrinth is freaky as fuck. That monster with eyes and hands. Oh my god. Oh
no.
Comment. That's my favorite part of the movie.
That part was so tight because it was hella creepy, and at the same time, like you were like, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's inconvenient if your eyes are not around you, right? Because then you just hands and a weird body.
Oh, see, I really gotta watch this movie. You seen the movie?
Pan's Labyrinth? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I regret it. It was terrifying. Bowie's last album sold nearly 2 million in 2016. That's dope.
Tuscan, we're not at all saying that David Bowie is not a legend music.
He's not small potatoes, my dude.
No, we're just saying, at least I'm gonna just say America. In America, because I only can speak for America, at least a majority of it. At least I just feel like he's not as recognizable as David Hasselhoff. Maybe if he put the face paint on, though. Maybe if he does the little stripe on his face.
Right. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I think David Hasselhoff. Snake Style. Oh, damn. You talking about Tekken, bro? We must got a lot of comments because I feel like we talked about Tekken.
We do, yeah. Idiot Hasselhoff. Bowie has many more movies. Bruh, you are diehard Bowie, my guy. We get you. We with you.
I ain't know no Philadelphians really like David Bowie like that.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I feel like people like Bruce Springsteen in Philly. That's like Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen. I have seen Troll Hunter. I don't remember David Bowie in it, but not sure. What up?
Not sure in the building.
I want trolls, goblins from the labyrinth for my Halloween themed vault. Let's go. Hot Wheels.
The
AR track with Racing for Omi. Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Were you more into Hot Wheels or were you more into like the trains?
Oh, definitely Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels?
Bruh, I had a ton of Hot Wheels. I also like those RC remote control electric track cars.
Yes.
I could never get the loop right. It would take, once you did it, you were like, yeah, and then you'd be like, happy birthday to me. But yeah, I could. It was once in a lifetime.
Yeah, Hot Wheels was so dope because they had so many type of cars, bro.
Right.
From generations to generation. It's, and they still making hot. Like you still can go to like a Rite Aid and see like a Hot Wheel car and be like, damn, I almost want to buy that right now.
Well, don't they have Hot Wheels on wax? Hot Wheels dropped on wax.
Man, you're gonna bring back up wax.
I'm gonna wax off right now.
Wax off that.
Wax off that, bro. Damn, what's that?
Damn, what's that?
Uh,
It's like seeing his PFP, like and saying those and saying his comments is funny.
yeah, yeah. Lord, I remember those things. Yeah. What up, though? Did the bros hit?
What's up,
Nah.
Phil? What's up, boy?
Yeah, see,
That PFP is fire, boy.
that's flames. Nah, we didn't hit Miles Morales. We did not. So
No,
but
unfortunately, we didn't get one this one. But at the same time, bro, I'm happy for people who got it. And you know what? It wasn't a lot of like. I felt like the temperature after a lot of people didn't catch the AF-15 was very, very, very hot. You know, in this one, I didn't feel that same heat that for people that didn't get to catch the Miles Morales. Why do you think that is?
um, I mean, I think that there was a lot of people mad, but like people got mad before it dropped. Like a lot of people were mad that there was so few mints.
That's true.
You know, people were just like, "What the hell?" Like they had gone for weeks where they were just like, "Veve, stop dropping so many," and then Veve was like, "All right, we're gonna drop way less," and they're like, "Too few. Why are you doing it?" And so then when it had, you know, they couldn't do nothing about it. So when it dropped and they didn't get one, people were kind of like, well, I mean, I blew all my steam before the drop even happened. So I think that was what was going on. Whereas like with AF-15, I mean, everything, somebody's going to be mad about something. So
Right.
to the weeds with that. So
It was just cool to see the temperature wasn't as crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the people who did get the hit. Like, you know, I mean, I obviously wanted one, but I mean, it's still dope to see people just excited about Veve and excited about grabbing hits. And it makes sense that they dropped it right after the New York Comic Con. It's like, yo, that's where Miles from, bro.
he from there, bro. What up, Brooklyn?
I just hope that a lot of people from New York got to like hit Miles. That's what I really hope, to be honest.
Bro, this is funny, bro. This goes back to the 14-year-old girl confusion comment. So I think in the 80s we skipped from 13 to 15 years old.
Right there, that's what my boy. Yeah, we ain't had no 14-year-old.
I love that. In the 80s, you were born at 15 years old.
That's what I was saying. Bro. There's no
funny, bro. 14-year-old girls were not invented in the 80s yet. Yeah, that's funny.
I told you was glad to see this again, bro.
A lot of perv activities going on in Labyrinth. Jennifer McConnelly was mad young, and boy, he was pushing up in some scenes talking about you, my wifey, girl. Yeah, he was a goblin king. We don't really know the age range of goblins, but it was David Bowie, so that's weird. Have y'all talked about the mariachi drop and the possible surprise? We haven't talked about a possible surprise. We did talk about the mariachi drop though. What's the surprise? He spelled. Let us know. Oh, Terminator Mack truck. Is that going to be an airdrop for the mariachi stamps?
That is dope. Like a Terminator Mack truck.
But that's not a. But based on your criteria, that's not an item though.
I mean, who's to say that that's what Alfred Khan was talking about?
Yeah, maybe American. First off, that's no one. American.
No, American is a boxer though.
Oh, nice. Y'all got me dying. Got that arm off eBay, fam. Yeah. Like that's what you're gonna be tripping off of when you're just an amputee. You're like, yo, where you hook me up?
Yeah.
Where you get that? Veve Arm and Hammer confirmed. I love that, Arm and Hammer. In the 80s, babies came out with full beards and bad credit. Yup, 100%. Best Nintendo game ever, Contra. Oh man, we must have been having hella comments.
I can't even find. I'm like, yo, I can't even find where you at. That's so crazy,
bruh. Yeah, Contra was really dope. I played hours of Contra when I first went to Scottsdale. See, PlayStation Stars has launched. You can now earn collectibles and earn rewards. They are not NFTs, but kind of cool. I think that is kind of cool. There's a lot of games like that already. I think when companies start embracing the NFTs and gamification, they're going to do much better than even some of the projects that are hot right now because they are already going to have built-in utility.
Right, bro. And like who, like if you're a person who's making this game, who wouldn't want the people who are like playing it can actually, earn more things from playing the game besides satisfaction of like completing it,
Right. Right.
It's
If you can have something, you can then go and either sell or like now it gets you access to special parts of the game. It gets
oh,
you access to real events, right? If Square throws an event and you have a cloud collectible, now you can get in like the Bat Cows.
and you also can make a living with my game. Like I
Right.
can actually help you in like like if I was a creator of a game, I would love that for my fans. Love that for the people who are playing my game.
Right. Right. Right.
No,
And
I'm really changing lives out here, bruh.
bruh, if you could make a game that people can now like, oh, I quit my day job because I play my favorite game all the time, and I don't need a million views. All I need is to collect these NFTs, right?
And
Because I
be
think
right, yeah, and probably be a like half decent player in the game.
right, right. I mean, but even if you're not a decent player, if you play a lot,
That's
because
true.
each like a lot of these different like in-game rewards, and even in the NFT spaces that I'm in, like I did a quest today for the Vaults NFTs, and I just had to find a wearable for that project in the level, and I got like added to a whitelist. But later, once like whitelisting is not an incentive for people, have things where people are like, oh, now you get access to this unlockable character, or now you get, we've talked about it a little bit before.
Yeah.
But all they have to do is mint those collectibles and poof, NFTs, 100%. If any asset that a video game company has can be turned into an NFT collectible, and now there's a whole market. You don't even have to recreate the 3D models. You already made them.
You already made them.
So I agree. Okay, we talking about video games still. So we got Road Rash, PS1. Hell yeah.
I think Road Rage. I think the Road Rage is the game. My man talking about Road Rage, right?
Road Rash was a thing too.
Oh, it was Road Rash.
It was Road Rash. Road Rage might have been a game, but I think it was Road
That sounds
Rage.
like something that you get if you're driving too long.
I think it's when you skid on the ground.
Oh, it is a game, Road Rash.
Yeah.
That's
Halo.
crazy. I do not remember Road Rash.
Hasselhoff was in South Park. He was. Super Dave.
Oh, this game. Oh, this probably was in an arcade,
Sting, bro. You guys confusing Bowie with Sting. That's hilarious.
Oh, did we confuse?
Not us. Nah, we don't know Bowie movies like that. But people were naming off Bowie movies, and I guess those were Sting.
Oh, okay.
Big on Bowie's IP, big on NFT space.
No, because I think. Oh, my fault. Well, I was thinking that Sting, because remember Sting did a song that was like big in the hip hop culture too, and I think it was that because I said
yeah,
every step I take.
Yep, that was Sting.
That was Sting, but no, like there is a David Bowie song that is like a sample to a big like hip hop song. I just can't think of it right now.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
How the beat go?
Was that Sting? I wear my sunglasses at night so I can.
I don't know if that was
that's not
the song. That's not the song I'm talking about though. That's a David Bowie song. I'm about to tell you right now.
I honestly thought David Bowie was dead.
You thought
he is dead, bro? He's super dead. He died in 2016.
It is a Diddy song. It's Let's Dance. Oh, that joint. Let's dance. So that's a I'm gonna do it real quick on it. That's it. That's all I'm gonna give you. I don't know if
that's
y'all.
It. We don't want this to be demonetized, which we don't have anyway.
But if you can't name that tune and put it, that's on a Puff Daddy song.
He had cancer.
That's the I've been around the world and yeah.
This chat has definitely resurrected him. Yeah, we've been I mean, if David Bowie was a fairy, all of our talk about him would just bring him back to life. You can already do that on Special and with Non-Fungible Wonderful, if I'm not mistaken. And AR Experience music videos, I could be wrong. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, right? That's dope, bro. I think you're talking about Spatial, right? On Spatial.
I'm in EU. Bowie is a huge name over here. Yep. Bowie is dead, but he's still selling records. Yep.
Yeah, David Bowie is David Bowie.
Bowie, I never cared. Just saying. Yeah, I didn't grow up caring. Bowie on the blockchain, pretty big NFT project in OpenSea. Okay, okay. That's the thing. OpenSea has so many projects. Support over NFTs. I like. There is some value you get, and you support the artist. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely,
Absolutely, absolutely. That sounds like a Migos song. Absolutely,
absolutely. Yeah, that'd be tight. Yo, Migos, if you're watching, I got a little hook for you. Yeah, music going to be a huge part of NFTs. I think so. Everybody go buy the Bowie NFT. I'll stay back and buy more lightsabers. Good play.
I'm not mad at that. I mean, everyone has their strategy, man. Some people are diversifying. Some people feel, stronger with certain projects than others.
Right. Imagine making money with royalties, with smart contracts, with sales and streams. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing that a lot of musicians that I know are not capitalizing on. They just see the profile pics and they go, well, what does that have to do with my music? And it's like, nah, your whole song can be protected by making it an NFT. Now, every time it sells, right?
Yep. I mean, you can explain to them all the time. It's just like, people are going to be ignorant to things that they don't understand. That's just
yeah. And also people are not like, we live in an era of don't do research, read headlines.
Which is crazy because research is so easy to do right now. Like
easy.
Look at what's the name? Who was just doing it? Tuscan. Look at Tuscan Collectibles. He's a prime example of it, right? He put on the comments first 50 million records were sold.
Right.
You know what? I'm still not gonna do no research. I think it's 100 million records that were sold at David Bowie's. And then we was like calling him out. We making fun of him a little bit. He said, you know what? I'm gonna actually do some research now.
He's like 146 million.
Yeah. It was exactly Google said, y'all gonna make fun of me? All right. Make fun of people. That's the moral of the story. We gotta make fun of people more, bro.
Yo, my bad, yo. We are 25 minutes behind. We got off on a tangent. We love y'all.
But this is why super chat. This is why we get monetized.
Stay on point.
We're not gonna be able to get through these joints. You know what I'm saying?
So true about Miles. I was mad already, and there was not much hope for getting it. So I already knew how the drop ends for me. Yeah, people were mad up front. So
I was mad already.
I was mad. I was default mad. I think not that many people were upset about the drop because it was such a long met. The new chances are slim to land for Miles Morales. Yeah. Oh, so it was such a low mint. Got you.
Oh, low mint. Okay.
Most 14-year-old girls didn't like Labyrinth in the 80s. Believe me, I was there. That's all I was saying.
Collectibles, bro. What's up, baby?
What's good with you? We just got to you. I don't even know if you're still on, but what up?
He said I was there. That
was the 80s.
I feel that, bro.
My collectibles. That's awesome. Yo, so we got Not Sure. I am a game developer, and if we get someday the API and the chance to make more with those NFTs, I will make a game for the Veve fam. Yo, absolutely. That would be tight, bro. Well, I actually went to college for applied computer graphics, game development, and things like that. I do comedy and acting and stuff like that. But shoot, if you need a writer or something for the game, let's figure something out.
Yeah, bro.
But for my game, I need to know that someone owns what someone owns. I guess I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean. Shazam with Veve Bros. Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. That'd be tight. Our own Shazam, like where we just put tunes and people have to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Make me a mod to keep best adult under control. Just pay me with smiles. Ooh, damn, Daniel Daddy. That's hella nice. I appreciate that. Yo, I mean, honestly, that'd be hella tight to have another producer on while we're doing lives. Dr. Strange. I converted the single from my album into an NFT with unlockable video content. Definitely the best way for artists to get on. 100%. I agree. I think that there's so many creative ways, especially because smart contracts aren't just limited to like very basic if thens, right? It's logic. So you can make if then this, than that. You know, you can add all of these layers to these smart contracts that'll make it so that when you drop something or you hold something else, that it triggers unlockability in other ways. So
Yeah. Yeah, I
we
feel
need
like
this info. Where else am I going to get best adult dating info? Yeah, we've been having to block little sex bots. But
yeah.
if the box bots you, then you know you made it 100%. What were you saying, Tony?
No, I was going to chime in with converting the single from the album. You're getting through these comments. I feel like they put a fire under you, bro. Like, like
I caught up 25 minutes.
No, we're gonna be 25 minutes behind, bro. Y'all gonna have to wait, boy. Y'all sending some good comments, some good things. I mean, when you guys are sending some good stuff that we enjoy talking about, we like talking about those things, man. But this is a good one. I think there's so many things. I was just going to add. I think there's so many cool stuff that like artists can definitely bring. I was having a conversation with a bunch of people in the Twitter space, and they was talking about the pro apps. And I know that you like also someone who is into the pro apps, right? And they were talking about how artists can have pro apps, you know, for their for their shows and stuff like that people can collect. And if people get a certain amount of these pro apps, you know, they'll get a special airdrop of things like that. And I was just like, oh wow, that is another way to definitely add some, you know, just utility and cool stuff to your, like, you know, to what you're doing in the artist space, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and the cool thing too is you can either have your POAPs set up to where it's a secret word or other ways. So like if you have a POAP where like if you go to the concert, you get the POAP right away, right? Like that's what Veve did with their kickoff party, right? And then for people who tune in online, you have the POAP be a secret word dropped at the end of the concert.
Yep.
So that way, like anybody who's tuning in and paid to watch online, now all they have to do is watch the whole thing and they can get the secret word. And that's only available for the time that the stream is going on. So when the stream cuts off, you no longer have access to that secret word. You can only mint one anyway. And now people are collecting and they don't have to be in your city. You can get paid to stream concerts from real fans from wherever you are. Because we got hella people from around who aren't in LA. So we did a comedy show, you know what I mean? And we wanted to drop POAPs like Veve Bros POAP or something like that. We could basically incentivize being a participant in all of the things that we do, and then rewarding people who are real consistent about showing up, you know?
100%.
So 100%. I really dig that, man. That's real cool. Uh-oh, you know who it is.
Mohammed Go Rise. What's good, my boy?
What's good?
Boy? You know. We good, bro. It doesn't matter if you're late, bro. You're here.
You can't be late when you're present, my dude. You know what I mean?
Right on time, bro.
You're right on time. Here's the thing. You might have missed all of the specific laughs, but you can go back. You can check those out.
You did miss a lot.
Time. You know, David Bowie versus David Hasselhoff. You know what I mean? It was the David versus the David. You know what I mean? It's the David and Goliath, but just two Davids. That happened for a long part of the stream. We had sex bots jump in here. You know what I mean? Kicked them out. We waxed them off. You know what I mean? Not, you know, but either way, I mean, we're just having fun. You didn't miss nothing. You just arrived for this. You know,
you missed a lot, bro. Don't let Grandison lie to you. You missed a lot, boy.
You missed a ton.
It's good you here, bro.
So Daniel Daddy says, not much, just fun info, and they did a giveaway. They gave away a couple comics and a partner statue. Yeah. We gave like metaphoric comics. You know what I mean? Like they were more ethereal. It's more concept-based partner statue than the real thing.
We gave up the Donnies. You missed it all, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It was lit, boy.
We gave participation Donnies out. You know what I mean?
Now you
coming in and we about to be done. You know what I mean? We going on 2 hours of good times, man. David Bowie. Yes, thanks again for the partner statue. Yeah. You know what? Partner statue for participation. You know what I mean?
We got you, bro.
Got you, not sure. Anytime.
Got you, bro.
Yo, Crypto, he says, I have a David Bowie t-shirt. We've talked about him so much, I'm throwing it away after the stream.
I got David Bowie tee too, though. Like, David Bowie is fire, bro. He's a very fire artist, bro. Like, I know his influence in music, his influence in fashion, his influence in, the LGBTQ community. Like, I feel like he's definitely a pioneer in American in our culture. Like, so no shade on David Bowie at all. He just don't go harder than the Baywatch guy. That's it.
Don't go harder than the Hoff, bruh.
Than the Hoff, bro.
Out David's the Hoff.
Bro, he on the beach. He on the beach, bro, with all the joints.
Beach. He in a car.
You think he didn't need an extra lifeguard? It wasn't even that many people drowning at the beach where he was
the whole episode
where he was lifeguarding.
No.
He had 20 shorties with him just because. He didn't need none of them women that was with him on the show. He could swim very well. And again, wasn't no one drowning. But he had this is David Hasselhoff. They pulled up because it's David Hasselhoff. You kidding me?
Oh, I mean, you know the Hoff, bro. You know the vibes.
Come on, bro.
Yo, is that a Jeff Gordon hat you have on, Tony?
That is the Jeff Gordon, boy. Y'all see that? Hold on. Let me give y'all the NASCAR. You see the, hold on, other side. Hold on.
You don't even watch NASCAR.
You crazy, bro. I know Jeff Gordon, bro.
Yeah, we don't watch it.
You crazy, bro. I used to be all in the NASCAR, bro.
For real?
Dale Earnhardt, Jeff Gordon. I got NASCAR cards.
For real?
Sleeping on
me, bro. Did you watch it?
I watched highlights.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was into YouTube too.
I watched highlights,
I was into YouTube as well.
I wouldn't be like, oh man, I honestly feel like NASCAR is like for you to go. Like that's a sport you actually go see.
Yeah. I went to a monster truck rally, I think a couple times. Those are fun.
Those probably really fun. I played the game. I had the NASCAR game though. That was always cool too, like playing the racing car games, because when they crash, it'd be crazy.
Yup. Yeah, that was tight. So yeah, what you think, man?
I think this was dope, man. What did Good Fries said, no way you guys did a giveaway when I wasn't here. Bro, come on, bro. we didn't Good Fries. We
didn't do that. If you want to show some love, help your bros out. We got the Venmo. If it applies in your country, we're gonna figure out other ways too until we get monetized on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And then you guys can start doing super chats and things like that. We are working on the merch. We're going to have that very soon. Oh. And I also have the samples and the 3D file of Veve Bros NFT t-shirts. So we're going to see when those are going to drop. Those are going to be on their way. Definitely like the video and comment after we get done with the stream. Let us know who your favorite David is. David Bowie. David Hasselhoff.
David Banner.
Yes,
sir.
Dave Lil Dicky. Any Dave that is your favorite Dave, let us know. The Battle of the Daves begins here on Veve Bros. I'm Granison Crawford.
And I'm Tony. Get the Omi.
We've been Veve Bros, and we'll see you when we're looking at you.